batereze emigongo alinywa bakusasa nibakumara mu busase bona bwino munyingo hatinywa bakuzimbe bigere mugende mubayikire nibakora handwereza amaiso nibajanja basukali harusazi okwetaga kusara size okendeza omunyeto gwine oyinekizibu kyo kusanyarara hamuna inywa baterwe stroke niba batereze ni mugaruka okurungi muno abafo how Chinese hano mukaruguza basange amuhanda gwa kizizi ogugenda ha vision hakiomba ko kiyakona house haihine ichundiro lya magiteri yaka opposite Millennium Guest House rundi baterera namba zesimu 0 kinana na mnana nsanju na msanju asatu na mnana na 0 nkaga na ibiri kinana na isatu anna nemu for how Chinese hamuno bwijanja byo burungi.
Esaha zikire musanje zeihangwe ohulirize Kdr 10 fama akaire kanu nikakuleterwa
MTN Voice Bundles ezikutera network zona habei dondolo migasita 10 ibiri ya muhash rundo yekonyeza my MTN app okome mu daily bundle habo kuba butukubaza itwena titukwemerezebwa. MTN Uganda Limited nerolerwa Uganda Communications Commission.
A very good afternoon. It is exactly 1 p.m. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I welcome you to this broadcast of Kdr News. Now the detail. Residents from 3 villages of Kibyasi, Bubango A and B have reasons to smile after their political leaders lobbed funds used to repair their borehole that had broken down 1.5 years ago, leaving locals struggling to access clean water for domestic use. The repaired borehole is located in Kibyasi village near St. Anatoli Kirigwaja Shrines in Bubango sub-county, Kibale district. Responding to people's cries, political leaders including Finance Minister Matia Kasaija, the local council 5 chairperson Kibale Godfrey Muwonge Kasanga, lobbed funds estimated at 800,000 shillings to repair the borehole that serves over 2,000 people. This has left residents excited with hopes high to access clean water.
Atugirire mbabazi ebe byona byahwaho ivagamba gasente bakaziri abaitu byona bihoyireho iwa ikondo yaitu egarukiroho amaizi gakwija kurungi gona gakwera tei
abebembezi baitu batuyambire tukagaruka kufuna amaizi ikondo yite mazero mwaka nagishweke fire tufunira amaizi kuruga mwa minister Kasaija na chairman 5 Muhonje nkubasima muno mukama baho mugisa wayikondo egarukireho taliho umuntu asasuireho sente bagidukandikire habusa niyo nsonga tukusima abebembezi abakikozireho
ngende ndi gushima minister Gasija gasima chairman 5 obasubiye kudukora nayikondo yetu igarukira ha murongo kabiri turi kunywa amazi ukabo baje bacyore twongeye tubahakaruka kandi tubasimire nehegise n'ugamba bakazijya guseho tari sente barire kandi kuvoma amazi ni kuvomera bwerere.
Away from that, Kibale Chief Magistrate Court presided over by Her Worship Nazifa Namayanja yesterday remanded a 24-year-old man to Kibale government prison on charges of arson and threatening violence. The suspect is Jonas Ndiamuhachi, a resident of Kirisa village in Kitaihuka sub-county Kakumiro district. Prosecution told court that on the 30th of May this year, at Kirisa village in Kakumiro district, the accused unlawfully set ablaze a grass-thatched house of Beatrice Harimpisa, and on the same day the accused threatened and intimidated with intent to annoy and intimidate to kill the victim. In the dock, the accused denied the charges against him, which prompted the magistrate to remand him, and he will reappear before the same court on 24th of next month for the hearing of his case. The same court remanded Farida Nakyanzi, 53, a resident of Kianjane, a cell Mpasana Town Council, Kakumiro District, on charges of aggravated trafficking in persons. Prosecution told court that on the accused person and others still at large between the month of April and May this year, while at Kianjani, a cell in Kakumiro district recruited or transferred a minor whose names are withheld for the purposes of sexual exploitation or child marriage. In the dock, the accused pleaded not guilty to the charges, which prompted the magistrate to remand her to Kiwale government prison until 24th of next month for further hearing of her case. Now, over to Chikube district. The Chikube resident district commissioner Amlan Tumsime has warned politicians against climbing witch hunt whenever they are arrested on charges of corruption. This follows the arrest of the Chikube Local Council 5 Vice Chairperson Vincent Opio, who was yesterday detained at Chikube Central Police Station over extortion. However, according to the RDC, whenever politicians are arrested over corruption, they use witch hunt as a scapegoat, but warns this will not work. He notes that it is very unfortunate that there is evidence that Opio solicited money claiming to help teachers, and the money was sent through the wife's phone number, but a section of leaders in the district have started saying it is political witch hunt. Others being investigated are Zulia Nyakahara, the female councillor for Chikube Town Council and Secretary for Finance, and Ruth Kobsinge, the Buhimba Sub-County Councillor, also Secretary for Social Services. The RDC reveals that it is high time all civil servants and political leaders cited in corruption scandals are arraigned to the Anti-Corruption Court to send a signal about the government intent of fighting corruption. Alberton Region Police spokesperson Julius Alan Hatchiser says that the investigations into this matter are ongoing. Peter Banura, the Chikube district chairman, says that he feels ashamed presiding over a district that is always in the media for negative reasons. Putting that story aside, now, the Chief Magistrate Court in Entebbe has sentenced a TikToker to 6 years imprisonment for abusing President Museveni and the First Lady Janet Kataha Museveni. Edward Awewa, 24, pleaded guilty to the charges of hate speech and malicious information against the President, the First Lady and the First Son. Awewa, who has been on remand for the last 5 days after pleading guilty on all counts, told court he had learnt a lesson and asked to be pardoned. However, Entebbe Chief Magistrate Stella Maris Amabilis watered down Awewa's plea for forgiveness, instead sentenced him accordingly, saying that the punishment is meant to ensure that the habit stops. Now, it was a joyful occasion as retired bishops of Church of Uganda, along with their spouses and the widows of the late bishops, gathered at Lueza Training and Conference Center for their 2-day residential retreat. The retreat began yesterday with the Holy Communion service with the Archbishop of Church of Uganda, Dr. Stephen Kazimba Mugalu, as the main celebrant, and the Right Reverend Professor Alfred Olwa, the Bishop of Lango Diocese, as the preacher. Archbishop Kazimba, who officially opened the retreat after the Holy Communion service, highlighted its key objectives, including fellowship, seeking advice and guidance, and to support each other, among others. Archbishop Kazimba has expressed his happiness that retired bishops are still concerned about the governance of the Church of Uganda and are always keeping it in their prayers. Bishop William Rukirande, 92, the former bishop of the Diocese of Kigezi, shared his experience in retirement, stating that he is actively engaged in farming and writing. Bishop Zebede Masereka, the retired bishop of South Rwenzori Diocese, attributes his peaceful retirement to his wife, whom he credited for rearing chicken, growing mushrooms, managing fish ponds, and operating their family clinic in Kasese town. Over 70 participants, including retired bishops, their spouses, and widows of retired bishops, are in attendance.
are still listening to KDR News Broadcast. This is the news on the international scene.
For the news on the international scene, NATO leaders have pledged to provide Ukraine with at least $43 billion in military aid within the next year to bolster its defenses against Russia and formally declared Kiev on an irreversible path to the membership in the Western Military Alliance. The pledges include in the final communique following a NATO summit in Washington, D.C. yesterday, came as the alliance's members also announced individual and joint steps to boost Ukraine's and Europe's security. This includes the United States, Netherlands, and Denmark announcing that the first NATO-provided F-16 fighter jets will be in the hands of Ukrainian military pilots by this summer. The US also says it will be deploying longer-range missiles in Germany in 2026, a major step aimed at countering what the allies say is Russia's growing threat to Europe. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky has posted on social media, formerly X, formerly Twitter, his appreciation of NATO's effort to strengthen his air force, saying the new fighter jets brings just and last peace closer, demonstrating that terror must fail. Dear listener, it is 11 minutes past 1 p.m. As I wind up the newscast, a quick look on the top stories once more. Repaired borehole excites locals in Bubango sub-county. RDC warns Chikube politicians against climbing witch hunt to escape corruption probe. TikToker jailed 6 years for abusing President Museveni and First Lady, and NATO promises Ukraine $43 billion aid, irreversible path to membership. That's it. My name is Deo Asiimwe. I wish you the best of your Thursday and a nice lunch to you all. Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. We are on X at KDR FM, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube at KDR FM. Good afternoon.
From all over the world, local, regional, national, and international, KDR FM brings you all the stories. KDR FM News, Worlds, proudly sponsored by MTN.
You used to tell me that I don't make you happy.